What's going on, everybody? Mel here, Dark Side of the Grill. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe, hitting that bell. Guess what we're doing today? Something a little different, something a little outside of the box. It's a duck. It's a Peking duck. And we're gonna be prepping this the proper old-fashioned way. Like a balloon, baby. That's it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it upright. We're gonna do it up real nice for you, and then guess what? We're gonna smoke it on the big green egg. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to show you how this is gonna go. So let's, you know what? Let's dig in. We have ourselves a young duck right here. Young buck, young duck. It's so cute. I love it. Young duck. This isn't your traditional Peking duck. This isn't your traditional cooking show. This is Mel. This is what we do. Everything's a little different around here, and that's okay. That's okay. Beautiful, just beautiful. And just tidying it up, juicy. We're gonna want to get rid of this. So the trick today, we're gonna prep it real nice, get it all done, dried up, and then she's gonna hang in the fridge for 3 days. She's gonna hang in the fridge for 3 days until that skin gets so dry and so beautiful. Then we're gonna pull her out and smoke her. So this is gonna be a two-part. Get ready for it. Trust me, it's gonna be chaotic. This is a big cook. First thing we're gonna do, save the neck for me, Clark. You know, there we go. We'll get rid of them jibbly bits. Oh, that neck is beautiful. Definitely something I can come up with that for sure. Saving that. Keep cleaning up our workspace here. Definitely going to be trimming that big flap of neck, but first we're going to use that to hang. Right? We got some business to do. There's going to be a lot of hanging in this video. This little ducky here is going to be going through a lot today. Now this is an off kind of recipe here. This is one of my kind of seat of my pants sort of things. I've tried this once on chicken and it was fantastic. This is all new to me. It's all new to you, but it's gonna work, and that's why you're following along. Why? Because my Peking duck is gonna have a little shot of that Blanton's gold in it. That's right, we're going top shelf all the way on this thing. Also, we're not doing that standard syrup, we're going Canadian maple, baby, because we're Canadian and we're maple syrup all the time everywhere. So we're gonna be doing that when we coat it, but trust me, it's gonna work out, and you definitely want to see this. So here we go. First things first, we're gonna get rid of this flap. Get rid of the fat in there. You definitely want a lean duck when you're shopping. A lean duck. Nice wings. This flap, like I said, we're gonna clean this up at the end, but for now we're gonna use it to hang. Everything inside is now, see that? Nice and clean in the back. This little flap here. You need a good knife when you're doing this too. There we go. The first thing we're going to do now is what we're stuffing. So, let's do this one. We're going to go with the Chinese 5-spice. And I have pre-ground, straight up Chinese 5-spice. Nice and easy. And hoisin. Hoisin's always deadly. And this, we're going to paint the inside of the chicken. Inside of the duck with this. So what we're going to do, mix this up. You know what else I would like to throw in there with this? Some garlic and some ginger. Garlic. Ginger. There's your garlic. Boom. And this is going to go on the inside of the rib cage. Turn this into a nice paste. Beautiful paste right there. And then I'm going to paint this with my hands. This is going to get messy on the inside of the rib cage. And then when we let her sit for that 3 days in the fridge, while that skin is getting nice and dried out and crispy, this is going to be gently marinating from the inside. That's the whole point of the game there. Look at that. Oh, just beautiful. Look at that. And the smell's coming off of that already. with the ginger, the garlic, Chinese 5-spice. Oh, buddy. There we go. Now, like I said, gonna get messy, and it's okay if you get a bit of this on the skin. When we blanch it, that'll come right off. And in we go. In we go. I have been so excited to do this cook for you guys. I've been so excited to do this cook for me. Since the advent of the tandoori skewers, where you can cook things in suspended animation inside of the big green egg. As soon as I saw that for the very first time, all I could think was Peking duck. Peking duck hung. The heat from the charcoal and the smoke is going to go completely around it because it's going to be free hanging from the center of the big green egg. It's going to blow your doors off. You're going to be so pumped to see this. I cannot wait to see how this guy turns out. It's going to be perfect. That skin is going to be so crispy, beautiful, amber colored skin. Gentle, gentle smoke. I got some special wood going down. It's going to be phenomenal. All right, go. Get out of me. Just clean that skin up just a little bit now. Fun and games. In games, we're going to sew her up. Nice thick bamboo skewer. I thought about using my butcher's twine for this, but I feel like this might be the way to do it. Just try not to get your finger in there. Forgot to tell you, Mel has these big ogre mitts, so this is extra hard for Mel. Side to side, to side, to side. There we go, come around here maybe, you can come see it. Oh, so nice. Right, out you come. Pull you back just a little bit. And we got our beautiful Pope's nose there. Right, boom. Nice and tight. And click, click, boom. Tied up in the back. Now it's not airtight, so to speak, but that's okay. We're going to make a small incision right here in the skin. Right, boom. And this is going to be part number one. Slide that nozzle into that incision where the stick is going to be. Out you go. There we go. You see the legs around the sides? Everything's puffed right out like a big balloon. Big balloon, look at that. Get right in the back there. Massage it a bit too, it helps. We'll just plug this. Oh, look how big that is. Like a balloon. Flip it over. Oh yeah. We'll go on the back side, same thing. Just a tiny little incision in the back. Just enough to get that nozzle in. Look at that. Okay, now from the front, same deal. Tiny little incision. Click. In you go with the nozzle. Oh yeah. Just beautiful. This is what you want. Now this is the secret to your super dry crispy skin. Look at that. All the way down. Just deadly. And then one more front side on the breast. Click and Look at that. Just perfect. Oh, this is going to be such a beautiful duck. And this is what I'm talking about. You can see it clear as day. Skin is totally broken away from the body, right down to the wings. Oh, look at that. This is definitely exactly what we're after. Boom. Now, we are ready to go. I want to trim these wings up to the joint. Right? No problem there. This one, same deal. To the joint. Click. Click. Beauty. Beauty. Now we're going to hang it right there. See? That looks good. And boom. Bring you right about here. Now, there she is. I have to get my water boiling. Now this is going to be the blanching that we talked about before. Change my mitts out to fresh mitts. Now you've got to get this boiling first. I'm going to do a whole 5 spice in this one. Get this to a rolling boil. Then we're going to do it. I don't want to submerge the duck. I want the duck to be up and out of the boiling mixture, and then I'm just going to ladle it over. Get that skin nice and blanched without cooking the meat at all, just the skin. That's all we're focusing on. This is going to have immense flavors that I want to get pummeled into that skin. The flavors on the inside already taken care of. That was the whole point of the dry sticky rub, right? So we got fennel, whole cloves. You're going like 2 tablespoons on each, depending how much water you use. Szechuan peppercorns. Let me tell you a little story about Szechuan peppercorns. Mel loves Szechuan peppercorns. More better all the time. Cinnamon, also big fan of the cinnamon. Whole sticks, you know how I roll. And then star anise. I got star anise, pre-crushed with seed. There we go. Oh, look at that. Whatever, we're perfect. We're perfect. And you know what? I might even throw a little bit of, a couple of stars in there. Why not? And you know what? I even got ground Szechuan. I'm going to throw some of that because Szechuan for me, that's where my money's at. All right, and then salt. I've got this absolutely amazing Vancouver Island sea salt. Look at that. Oh, so fine. So absolutely fine. And then, where is it? Himalayan pink sea salt. The salt definitely helps. It's going to dry out the skin too while we blanch it, so don't be too shy with the salt. We don't want salty either, but we're going to blanch that skin with this boiling mixture, get it all nice and done, and then we're going to have a nice chilled Canadian maple Blanton's bourbon to glaze it. We're going to glaze it multiple times, and then she's going to hang in the fridge for 3 days. I can't wait to get on this. I'm about to go throw this on the boiler right now. Alright, we got this beautiful broth all blanched up. Look at that. Look at that. We're about to do the skin right now. Oh, gotta love those outdoor kitchens. Now let me tell you about the smell that's coming off of this. People, this is insane. Look at this. Ready? Oh, this is gonna be just insane. Look at how perfect this is. And that's the trick. We want to get that. We want to get that skin just flavored right up. We're not cooking that meat, and that's why I don't like dipping it in the boiling juices, because I don't want to cook that meat at all. We're going to want that nice, beautiful pink meat when we smoke it. But we want this skin to crisp right up, and we're getting that flavor. We're pounding that flavor in there with this right now. I forgot to mention, when I was making this, The last thing you add right before you start boiling it is that soy sauce. I really like the dark aged soy sauce. Definitely adds another layer to that. Look at the, you see how the skin's changing color now? Oh, make sure you're getting everywhere on this duck. Get that beautiful boiling water. Look at that. Oh. It's almost mesmerizing, eh? I just lose myself in this. It's so beautiful. Cooking to me, whatever it is, it's like an art. I have such an appreciation for those master chefs doing this stuff all the time. It's a bit cold out today. Some of us are shaking. I hope it doesn't look like a damn earthquake. Just beautiful. And then we're going to start the glaze. Going to get that glaze going. Just making sure I get every inch of this duck with this. And that glaze is the finishing touch. We want to get it just nice and tacky. And then she goes to hang in the fridge. You can lay it down too on a cooling rack if you want. Depends on how dedicated you are to this cook and how dedicated you are to this duck. I would suggest pulling a rack out of your fridge and hanging this sucker is what I would suggest, but it's up to you. Look at that. Just perfect. One more. The smell coming off of this broth is insane. I can't even explain to you how excited I am for this beautiful bird. This almost reminds me of my mom. She has a koi pond. And in the back of that koi pond is a big waterfall that rolls over the slate. And I can sit back there and get drunk any day of the summer. Winter, doesn't matter. But in the summer, when you're staring at it and you hear that waterfall going, it's just the most relaxing thing in the world. And there we go. You got that beautiful, look at that beautiful amber skin. It's already been separated from the meat with the compressor. And there we go. Done deal. Done deal. Oh, cannot wait to get this guy smoking. 3 days wait is going to be too long for me, let me tell you. But that's okay. Tidy this up a little bit. And now we're going to get started on our glaze, people. Our glaze is the finishing touches, and this is where I do my Canadian and my kind of barbecue spin. That Blanton's Gold is no joke, people. That Blanton's Gold is no joke. Alright, take you back to the burner. You see how she's changed color now? Does not look amazing? And put you off to the side. Here we go. So we want just a nice, just a little drizzle of that Blanton's Gold. Then we got our Canadian maple syrup. Ooh. I want just a gentle little bit of hoisin in there. There we go. Ready? Just put it over here, mix it up. And it's glaze time. And it's glaze time. See how she's already dried up? I cannot explain to you the amount of happiness that's running through my nostrils right now. My tongue is just going already. Ladies and gents, this is it. This is, even if you don't like cooking, you have to appreciate this. You have to appreciate that this silly little duck is going to be one of the best ducks cooked in Edmonton on the day when we smoke it. Just a gentle, we got a citrus fruit wood. A citrus fruit wood we're going to smoke this thing with. And it's going to be deadly. It's going to be so deadly. And you can smell just the gentle little bit of that blantons. I feel a little bit like Rob Ross over here. A little bit of blantons over here. Okay? Maybe we're going to put a little bit of Canadian maple syrup over here, right? How about we just brighten up our day with a little bit more bourbon over here. Just a little bit. Make this duck, this is a happy duck, isn't it? Oh, look at her. Who's a good girl? Look at you. Oh, yeah. How could you go wrong with this? And we just want to put so many coats on this. Let it set up. Set up and hit it again. Set up and hit it again. The goal is for this to hang now. I'm going to keep painting it. Going to hang it. And it's going to get tacky. We want this to get real tacky. This is going to take quite a while, actually. I'm going to let this sit now for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back, hit it again. And I'm probably going to do that 3 or 4 more times. It's up to you, but we definitely want a nice coat of this candy mixture on here. The next video you see in this 2-part video will be us setting this up for the big green egg and smoking it. Gently smoking it, and then we're going to do the cut. We're going to do that beautiful pink breast meat. We're going to do that crispy skin. This is going to be an insane Peking duck smoked on the big green egg with bourbon, Canadian maple. Make sure you're clicking subscribe. Make sure you're following along. Deadly cooks like this happening all the time. Peking duck, dark side of the grill. We're out.